It's Friday, Feedback Friday, the feedbackiest day of the week. Ha! And I have Momo with me, right? This is my Twitch setup. If you're wondering what the heck's wrong, why is everything different, this is my Twitch setup. I just finished Twitch on Thursday night. And there's been people in the house, right, Momo? Kitchen renovation. It's been a lot. Momo's not been thrilled about it, but he's been a good boy. But this is Feedback Friday, the feedbackiest day of the week. And I'm too tired to sing. I know you like the singing. Patrons have nominated one to... one is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. So I'll work on that one. Another one's another one of those big like choral songs. So working on those two for next week. But right now I just want to do the feedback and get something to eat and drink an entire box of wine like in Deadpool. I'm not really going to do it. That was a joke. Okay? Wow, the framing is not good. Hey, Momo? Yeah, but we'll make do. This was an interesting week because a lot of people really loved the videos, but for some odd reason I shed 50 subscribers. So I don't know if that's just continued YouTube cleanup or people got really mad at me. One person got very, very mad at me on the thing about the male gaze and how it doesn't really work. Got very mad at me. And when someone's that angry, I feel like a connection to them. So this person said, you seem to be confused or ignorant about the things you are criticizing. Male gaze theory doesn't say that all men have the same ideal of beauty. It says that art, especially movies and TV, is created from the point of view of heterosexual male and is depicting women in a way that is appealing to the male viewer. Do you guys see what's wrong with them saying I'm wrong there? Like, really, think about it for a minute. It's not all men, but it's male. It's the man. They continue that it doesn't have to be every male viewer, but majority of that demographics. And of course, the depiction of women in entertainment is influencing the social reaction, norms, and so on. Seriously, I have no idea what has happened to you. You used to be thoughtful and have interesting opinions, but almost everything you say lately is a bunch of garbage. Yeah, because I recognize that there is no majority male view about this stuff, and also that what we see in media probably doesn't reflect the majority male view. It reflects the view of assholes like Harvey Weinstein. That's the whole point of what I was saying, very angry person. But there's more. There's more. They didn't stop on one comment. Oh no, there's 4 more. No, women are not a totally different species, but are a totally different gender. And because there are a lot of expectations from society when it comes to gender, and society is treating genders differently, that is why average representants of different genders are different. I don't even know what that means. Then they went on, Quiet is not wearing a lot of makeup. She's not wearing a lot of clothes either. And your point is? All right. Ha ha ha, armchair psychobabble. And you say that with a straight face. What a hypocrisy. Amazing. What a hypocrisy. Single hypocrisy. But one more. Okay. Just because there is no universal ideal of beauty. Here we go about subjectivity again. Go figure. This time, however, you notice that there is no objectivity at least. Oh, we have a postmodernist. They don't believe they don't believe there's objectivity. Okay, we have a postmodernist. We have figured out why are they just getting triggered by this video. Okay, that doesn't mean there is no prevalent ideal of beauty. Second thing is that the ideal changes with time based on different factors. That's why a couple hundred years ago, plump women were adored because weight was a sign of wealth. Then we had anorexic phase with Ally McBeal, and then J-Lo Kardashian curvy phases. It's an ebb and flow. Last but not least, anecdotal evidence is laughable when discussing the societal norms and ideals. How many men did you talk with? Hundreds? Thousands? And you're basing opinions on such a small size sample? I probably have talked to hundreds of men about this. Possibly 1,000 over my career, and hundreds is not considered a small sample size based on this. Like, here's what I did. I made a TV show, and TV shows are based on ratings, which means hundreds of thousands of people have to watch your show, if not millions of people have to watch your show for it to stay on the air. I did the casting of women. People like the show. That is my measurement. That is a fairly large sample size. But it's so funny, this person just got so triggered. And of course, I'm reading their comments, kind of thinking it'd be kind of be funny if they got triggered again. Because they were just, I love you just saw them like, so angry, angry, angry keyboard. Like, angry, angry, angry. Momo, come do a reenactment of this person angry, angry, angry keyboard. Come on, Momo. Ready? You need to put on your acting skills now. Put on your acting skills. Ready, Momo? Yeah. We're gonna get the keyboard. Ready, Momo? Here's the keyboard. Wireless keyboard. Gonna pull it up. Can we see it? Yeah, okay. So here's the keyboard. And Momo's like, angry, 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 angry typing. Angry, 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 angry typing. Angry, 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 angry typing.
I can learn to understand you much better if
Momo,
I can
you
get
open
familiar
Cortana
with the way you talk.
Well done.
I need your permission to help.
Look at Momo's like, I'm ashamed. Momo, it was just acting. It was just acting, honey. Yeah, just acting. Angry, 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 angry typing. I'm sorry, Momo. You were a very good sport. Okay, you chill now. The other video, nobody got similarly angry. It was very positive. And overall, I mean, the response to the videos is super positive. I mean, it's, what have we got? It's like, yeah, 99.5% positive on that angry, angry, angry person video. And then, God, this was a long week. Oh yeah, because there's so much Twitch gameplay that I put up. And then where's the other video? I don't even remember what it's called. Oh my God. Oh yeah, the Batman video. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was 98.4% positive, which my videos are usually in the 90s positive, like the high 90s, but that's pretty high on those subjects. So, I mean, you know, it generated over 100 comments and, you know, has that much positive stuff. That's pretty awesome. So, and a lot of people were like, that video sparked off some interesting conversation because a lot of people said, yeah, female gender performance is more fun. Also, Catwoman's an individual. But yeah, let's see if we can read some comments here. There were a few interesting. This is an interesting thing. Solar Willpower says, I love that clip. It makes me wish there were more masculine looking superheroes that acted like this. You're not the only one, Solar Willpower. I'm a non-binary trans woman, and growing up thinking I was a man caused me to stifle my self-expression. I'm not out everywhere yet, but learning to allow myself to act femininely where I am out has been a large part of my transition so far and has allowed me to have fun so much more often. Of course, men can act femininely too, and Western culture should stop restricting how people are allowed to act based on gender. For me personally, gender identity is really just a label that makes you feel good. I feel so much better thinking of myself as a woman. Hopefully someday I will unlearn the restrictive gender norms I've internalized, but even when that happens, I don't think I will want to be a man. People may have seen the Billy D. Williams story this week that people went on to label him genderqueer. I think people shouldn't label other people. Those labels are very much a personal thing for those people, and it shouldn't be forced on them. If Billy D. Williams wants to label himself genderqueer, that's fine, but don't anybody go doing it for him. That's not okay. In the second episode of my podcast, yes, I have a podcast on the FU Network, funetwork.tv. That's the website. It is Hey Ladies. The first one is already up. The next one is going to be up very soon. Of course, it's not opening up, but funetwork.tv. I'll put a link in the comments if you guys want to listen to. The first episode that's already up is on the word bitch and what it means to the panelists. It was a very interesting conversation. And I'm excited for the show. It's an opportunity to get very, very different women together and get them talking to each other. And then, and I mean, basically there were a lot of just really, I agree. One, Meredith Ravenlock said, I value my femininity very highly. I could not be myself without it. So fuck anyone who says I shouldn't be allowed to be girly. Especially TERFs. They are the worst kinds of people. But one person says, we tend to feminize cats. What does Momo think about this? Angry, 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 angry typing. But yeah, it was interesting how the one person pointed out that Batman Beyond has no cape, but it was interesting how at least the opinion here was so different from the people who were allegedly trying to save the world from gender, essentially. And oh, that was a bad pun. Gender essentialism, yeah. And it always interests me that the people who claim to be these big advocates are the absolutely most hung up on this stuff. And, you know, however you feel about your identity, and that's a very personal thing, right? Like I said, nobody can tell you what your identity is but you. Everybody's on their own journey, and quite frankly, that kind of thing can change throughout your life. And I don't think anybody should feel forced into adopting an identity to go along to get along. And it just, you know, there's too much pressure to decide not just who you are, which is hard enough, like what you stand for and what your ethics are and morals are and everything like that, but what you are. Like, why do we have to think about this stuff? Now, most of us don't. And I'm not totally conforming, but I'm hesitant to talk about that stuff because I'm certainly, you know, I'm not dysmorphic, and that's a pretty serious thing, and I don't want to sort of jump on the bandwagon. My non-conformity is more, if anybody's seen my Twitch videos, I trash talk a lot when I'm playing games, and I'm kind of an idiot, which is associated more with you know, male gender performance than female gender performance. But to me, that's gamer performance. You know, that has nothing to do with gender. It has everything to do with, I'm going to go here and have fun, and this is just me, right? Like, then I'm a crazy cat lady too. Angry taping. So yeah, it is what it is. And I think, you know, one of the cool things is this is such a diverse community that way, and everybody's really supportive with each other, like in the Twitch chats and stuff like that. There's a lot of neurodiversity. There's a lot of gender diversity. We're getting more women now that I've been showing more shower scenes in Death Stranding. I wonder why that is. I'm being deliberately obtuse. The next game I'm going to stream, hopefully, I have to order a copy of it, is The Darkness, just because I want to kind of show the juxtaposition between, like, you know, the World War II scenes and the World War I scenes. Also, I really like the game. It's really fun to play. And the some of the executions are pretty disgusting. So that'll be fun to show. And it's a fun story. Like, it's fun to play through. It's very much sort of you know, rail shooter with some melee elements too. But I'll probably blow through it very fast, and it'll just be, you know, a fun series of streams. And then I think I'm going to do Hollow Knight, because somebody's been really big on me playing that. So, that's it for the feedback. The patrons got a boss fight update. I should do a Kickstarter update one of these years. I'm just so, by the time I get done everything and the knocking in the kitchen stops, they had to drill a hole in an external wall today. It was a lot, but I just sort of want. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to take and go drink my box of wine. Again, joke. Not the whole box. But I'll see you guys next week with more Christmas Carol patrons and lots of more fun stuff. I have no idea what it is yet. Hopefully it won't be quite that heavy a week. This was just sort of a confluence of events. Okay, thanks for watching.